What would be something else that would be a major problem that's going on that you can, you're not psychic, but you just know?
Okay, I would say that the techs probably have bad attitudes.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think about that.
I would also say that the communication's really poor, both internally and externally. Would be my guess. Is that we
safe
take it out on the
assumption.
customers.
Neither of those are what I was thinking, but they're all
Okay.
very good.
I would also say that the service manager might also have a little bit of a negative or glass half empty attitude. And
Have you ever played craps?
yeah,
What is craps determined by?
whether you hit a 7 or 11,
Which is what?
you're either you're rolling dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you roll dice, is it left to chance? The reason why it's gambling is because it's left to chance, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, without loaded dice, you can't control how it ends up.
right. So it's left to chance. So if you find yourself not liking your advisor's attitude, then what we're saying is that the advisors can decide what sort of customer experience we want to have.
That's right.
So depending on their mood, they can decide if they want to do walkarounds. Depending on their mood, they can decide if they want to have a good attitude. But the customer is going to get a random experience because the experience is left up to randomness. You're a gambler. You're leaving it to chance. So if you find yourself not liking your advisor's attitude, imagine how the customers feel about everything else. It's all left to chance because you don't have a system for it. It isn't a culture, it's allowed.
Yeah. I almost would rather have it be consistently bad than random. I know that sounds crazy.
I get why you say that though.
Yeah.
I understand that. I don't think that that's what we have to settle for.
No, it's not the only option, but
I understand why you're
at
saying
least
that.
a customer knows what they're getting when they come in.
Yeah, you would rather have consistently bad than the randomness.
Yeah, it really messes you up when it's 6 bads and 1 good.
So randomness, leaving things to chance, that when they show up whenever they feel like showing up. They have a good attitude whenever they feel like they're going to have a good attitude. They're going to do walkarounds whenever they feel like. They're going to call customers whenever they feel like you said, communication. There's a lot of things now left to chance, which is an indicator that you got a manager that isn't a manager. They're a friend or they're a talking head, but they don't really have any sort of grasp or hold on the business and what's going on in a situation where I would contend that it's pretty easy because this is a closed loop system, right? There's no randomness to a service drive. It's the same thing. People are coming in to get maintenance or repair. Like it's exactly the same every day. Like one day we might write 100 and the next day we might write 90, but we're doing the same process with everyone. And we're struggling to have consistency in a Groundhog's Day type scenario where it's the same thing every day. So I would say that if you don't like your advisor's attitude, it's you're allowing it. You're allowing inconsistency, and there's a bigger problem there than just that.
Yep.
You're a gambler. You're leaving it to chance.
Yes.
And then what happens to people who leave things to chance? Do they have an external or an internal locus of control?
External. Very.
And so then what? It's the market's fault. Hey, we can't find good people. These young kids, they don't want to work in it. What are all the external excuses that we're going to blame? Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.